Hello all loonies and normals, my name is Joe Silver, welcome to my channel. This week I'm going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now I know what you're thinking, hang on a minute Joe, Link's Awakening is only about to come out any moment now, isn't this old news? Well, it kind of is and it isn't, because as you know I recently got a Switch and I finally got the game Breath of the Wild for the Switch, which is what the game is on for those who haven't heard of Breath of the Wild. And I have to say I'm really enjoying it. I kind of got addicted to the horse taming mechanic. I already have 5 horses and that's the max you can have. I really like the game, I really do. I mean, I won't give any spoilers because I can't really, because I haven't seen all of the game yet myself. So, but what I will say is that I have really enjoyed it. I'll give you a little bit about at the start, because that's not really spoiler. You used to find that right at the start of the game, isn't it? So, you wake up in what is called the Shrine of Resurrection, having slept for 100 years. Why the Shrine of Resurrection is you in a vat of water, I don't know, but that's what you wake up in. Okay? Very quickly you get clothing, because you were in the water, you were just in your boxers. I suppose makes sense here, in a way, but anyway, the point is, you wake up, you get your clothes, you get your stuff, and you come out and suddenly you're looking over Hyrule and the Great Plateau of Hyrule, and a lot has probably changed from the time that you went to sleep. Quite a lot. Because as I said, you've been asleep for 100 years. First thing you realise is you've got no memory. That's how the game starts. So this is how the game starts. This is how the game basis starts. Right? And the first thing you do is you meet an old man. Well, you don't know who the old man is, but you find out in the game. No spoilers from me. Right? But the point is, I have really been enjoying this game. I really have. I've really gotten into it. It is hard at times, like trying to get weapons, because your weapons keep breaking. So then you have to go and find more. That's frustrating. The shrines, because again, didn't mean to give a little spoiler, but let's just say that there's, for some reason, you need to go into shrines. I won't say why, don't know spoilers, but let's just say that's part of the gameplay. The shrines can be quite fun and quite frustrating. And there was one of them that was quite funny because of what you had to do in it. But again, I'm not going to tell you what, because in case people actually don't know the game and haven't played it yet. So, you know, to be fair. But honestly, I just really do love the game. It's been at it for a few days now. Probably about a week actually, maybe. I think about a week. I don't know. Yeah, I've been playing it for a bit anyway, and maybe less than a week. But I haven't gotten. Well, I don't feel like I've gotten very far. However long I've been playing it, and yet I've done so much that I've enjoyed it, and it's really had me hooked. In fact, I stopped making Mario Maker levels for a little bit to try, because I've been playing it, and you know. But with me, I find that I really do. I really enjoy them. However, I think, you know, the fun, and to be honest with you, the funny thing is, I really enjoy talking about it as well, because my channel started as a game review channel. I suppose all my vlogs did, because when I first did my vlogs, I realised I wasn't actually doing vlogs, I was doing game reviews. I was saying, oh, this game here and that game there. And that's kind of how my channel started. So to be able to sit down and be able to do that again is fun. And from what I can tell you about Zelda Breath of the Wild, it is an amazing game. You, like I said, you wake up playing as Link, no memories. You've got to sort of figure everything out as to all the memories that you got. I still haven't got my first memory back yet, by the way, up to where I am. So you know, tell you something. I mean, it's a massive game from what I've heard. It is a massive game, absolutely amazing. And yeah, you wake up in you have to sort of travel around, meet people, you can ride a horse, obviously, because like I said, I got 5 now, but the horses, you have to tame them. Actually, I got my first horse by stealing one from one of the enemies in the game called the Boko. That's how I got my first horse. They were riding them. I made sure to de-saddle them very quickly. A couple of arrows. That soon took them off the horse, and then I jumped on one of them and started taming it, and it settled down and took to me. And then for ages I was riding it bareback, because you have to register horses to get tack for them, which I didn't know. Yeah. At a stable. Well, that's a nice little tip for you, but and they're not really a spoiler as such, because you'd find this out eventually anyway. But the fact is, so for a long while I was riding my first horse, who I named Silver, by the way, bareback. It was really funny. We went through 2 or 3 areas back and forth. Well, not 2 or 3 areas, but went between a couple of towns bareback, riding this horse. And it kept wandering off. In fact, I did so much with this horse, that when I went to finally register it, said Bond Max. So I'd already maxed the Bond out. That was just funny. But, this is how it goes. Anyway, like I said, I really have been enjoying Breath of the Wild. I don't know if it shines through, but I have had an absolute blast with the game. I'm still playing it. Still so much to learn. And yes, Ganon is in there. Hardly a spoiler. He's in most of the games, I think. But again, I think that was in the trailer anyway. So again, I don't think it's really spoilers. But this time he's called Calamity Ganon, apparently. But either way, I just wanted to use my vlog today to talk about this and to share the joy that I'm having with it, because I really am enjoying it. I'm sorry if I haven't given a lot of information. The fact is, I don't have a lot of information because I'm still playing it, I'm still learning. But I've had fun with it, and I really have. It's a good game, and I'd recommend it to anybody who has a Switch, that's for sure. Because it is a good game worth playing. It is a bit expensive, but then that's not surprising. But it is still worth the money that you pay for it. Anyway, thank you for listening to me witter away. I have been Joe Silver. This has been a vlog. But before I close, if you have enjoyed what you've seen here, please leave me a like and a sub and a comment down below. If you have a suggestion for what I should talk about next week, feel free to leave me that in the comments below. If you've played Breath of the Wild and you want to leave a spoiler-free comment down below about your experience with it, how much you've enjoyed it, feel free to do so. As I said, I have been Joe Silver. This has been a vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.